So you're a ranger enjoyer in PvP and want to play some side-noting build that is not power-based and is not a druid, and you don't have to look any further. This build is really fun, it's extremely strong in 101s, it has amazing condition pressure and is also quite durable and mobile. I'm Summer, and without much further ado, let's take a look at this build. So let's start with the gear. The idea is you're playing some condition Soulbeast build. So you play X dagger on the one weapon set, and then in your other weapon set you play sword warhorn. Your sword provides you with some mobility and evades, as well on the warhorn as some really strong hitting, multi-hitting skill that gives also vulnerability to the enemy, and some AoE, blast finisher, daze, and nice boons and weaknesses, so overloaded skill on the warhorns. And the X is your range skill, which also gives you some nice condition pressure as well as some evade on the dagger. On the weapons, I would always go for cleansing and energy. On the sword, you can go for either intelligent on energy or go for swap that for cleansing as well if you feel you need more condition cleanses. I would go for sage because it provides you with power and condition damage, so you have some damage and some healing and vitality, so it's a really good condition amulet. And then you go for the Rune of the Necromancer for maximum condition damage and some vitality. And as a relic, you go for the Relic of the Blightbringer. The reason for that is that you have a lot of poison application, and whenever you get a poison application, you get a stack of Kriya's Virulence. And if you reach enough stacks of those, you do an attack that, or an additional proc that will apply cripple, weakness, and poison to the target, and also on a 240 radius around the target, so you have an even more condition application. And the cripple and the weakness are covering your damaging conditions, so it's a really nice relic to burst someone down. So for the traits, you want to go Wilderness Survival, Beast Mastery, and Soul Beast. So your Wilderness Survival is most likely your defensive trait line, so you get more endurance, you get protection when you dodge in combat, and your protection heals you every interval of 1 second. And you get some more vitality and some expertise. You remove conditions when you swap pets. That's really good. That also counts when you're in beast mode. And when you use a beast ability, which is your F2 if you're not merged, and if you're merged, it's your F3 skill. It will apply poison, or the next attack will apply poison, and your poison damage is increased. So 25% more damage in poison, which is your really big condition that you do damage with. So that's really strong. Then Beast Mastery is your annoying trait line. It provides you with a lot of condition application. So you get some, let's say, attribute increase. You get some more damage and recharge reduction on your pet swap. And you get some more movement speed and critical damage. Not that bad. And then this is why you have so many conditions, cover conditions. So you have a blind on your beast skill. So that's, like I said, not only this in your merged form, but also your F2 skill when you are unmerged. Really nice. AoE blind. Then you get AoE weakness. Or let's say not AoE, but if you hit the beast skill, it will also apply weakness. Also nice, it's a strong condition, and it's also covering your damaging conditions. And when you land it, you have, or AoE, you have a taunt, and that's also really strong. It's a really, really strong, it's the, let's say, inversion of fear, and it's quite nice as well. So you have a lot of condis that you can apply with your beast skills on a really low cooldown, 20 seconds, even 12 seconds here. And in Soul Beast, you get access to merging, so you will, let's say, your pet will disappear and you will get some stat increases and you get access to some of the skills of the pet. Then when you use the beast skill, you get fury and quickness. You get some damage increase while you have fury. You get some more damage when you disable a foe, quite nice as well. Then you get some unblockable life siphoning when you poison a foe and you deal a lot of poison damage. So you apply a lot of poison every time you heal a bit and deal a little bit more damage. Can be really good. And then you get access to Eternal Bond, so you get a little bit of healing when you swap your pets, but most importantly, when you swap pets while you are you can swap pets while you are merged with this F4 skill, and this will heal you. That's the thing. So the important part is not the heal, it's nice, but the important part is that you can swap this, because otherwise you would have to leave the merge, the beast mode, and therefore be on a 10-second cooldown to go back in. Now you can easily swap them, and this will also proc your traits like this one, so the weapon swap or the pet swap traits. So for pets you want to run the Iboga, because it has a lot of condition pressure, and you want to run the Juvenile Fernhound, because it's your defensive pet and it also has a lot of mobility baked in it. You can, the B skill here gives some healing and regen, and this will is a 1200 range pull and immobilize. It's really strong if you can land this. The Iboga itself gives you a lot of nice conditions like AoE, confusion, and a little bit of torment, and some nice vulnerability here as well and poison. The Fernhound itself is more used for the mobility. You have 2 jumps here. This one even knocks down, and this one gives you some nice resistance and cleanses, and will also apply some healing. So it's your second heal skill, so to say. Be aware this has a rather long cast time. For utility skills, you go for Air Stance. It's really strong, heals you every second, gives you more healing for each condition it removes. Then you want to go for Vulture Stance. It's just applying poison on your next attacks and gives you might. It's really strong for the next 6 seconds, so all of the poison traits proc with this, really strong. Then you have Griffin Stance. It gives you an evade, or gives you half an evade back when you use it, and gives you super speed, and when you dodge, you gives might, or when you evade an attack actually. So it's really strong, and it gives you a lot of, useful defense. Be aware this is not a stun break, so if you get CC locked, this won't help you. This stance, however, will help you, so it's a stun break, and it reduces the incoming damage, removes movement impairing conditions, and gives you stability. So really overloaded, really strong stance. This is your only stun break, which is rare for a ranger build. You only have 1 stun break, but you have a lot of access to stability, so use that wisely. And then you have Strength of the Pack, will also give you some nice stability access. So you have 2 stability skills here. Can be, if you use them wisely, you have a lot of, let's say, possible CC denial. So that's really good. So this build is primarily focused on one-on-oneing because it can overwhelm targets really easily with a lot of conditions. Currently it's quite a power meta. The only other 2 condition builds are Condi Reaper and Condition Herald. If you can face, for example, Wimbearers or something, you do quite a lot of damage to them because they can't deal with that many conditions. So you are quite good in one-on-ones, and you can also help in teamfights because you can burst the target, but most of the time you would go in the teamfight, not in the teamfight, but more in the side nodes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.